Governor Landry taking action in the aftermath of Hurricane Beryl. Find out how help may be coming to neighbors in our state dealing with the effects. And a new law mandating the display of the 10 Commandments in classrooms across the state is facing some legal challenges. This morning on GMA, your St. Martin Parish reporter Samantha Loren is sharing why, and some worry it could affect students this school year. And following cuts and relocations of immersion programs across Lafayette Parish, one program is making a comeback. This morning on GMA, your Lafayette Parish reporter Christina Mondragon shares which program is being revived and how you can enroll your students. Good morning, Acadiana. Just about 6:01 on your Wednesday. Midweek, we're halfway there, as I've been told all morning long. Let's get you out the door with a look at traffic. We're taking a look at I-10 at Breaux Bridge exit. Traffic moving swiftly and smoothly through the area. Make sure you're driving safe out there. And as you're heading into Lafayette Parish, perhaps for work this morning, nothing to really be worried about on your commute. No incidents are being reported by Lafayette 911 at this time. And if you travel on the Atchafalaya Basin Bridge, you'll notice some new features. Your speed signs will now warn you if you're going above the posted 60-mile-per-hour speed limit. Trucks are still restricted to that right lane. The Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development says these changes aim to reduce crashes and other incidents. State lawmakers tell us there are still no cameras or doubled fines for speeding. And Governor Jeff Landry declaring a state of emergency on Tuesday for those affected by Tropical Storm Beryl. The declaration allows parishes hit by the storm to access state resources for recovery. For more details and to read the official declaration, visit katc.com. 3 people are dead and millions are still without power following Beryl's landfall Monday along the southeastern coast of Texas. In response to the Category 1 hurricane's destruction, the American Red Cross has deployed hundreds of volunteers. One team from Acadia Parish is providing hot meals. The Red Cross will remain in Texas until further notice, with more volunteers set to deploy Wednesday. In Jeff Davis Parish, nearly 200 neighbors in Elton are now more prepared this hurricane season thanks to some free hurricane kits given out at City Hall on Tuesday. The city, along with local authorities and the Council on Aging, say they will continue working together to ensure the community is prepared. The kits contain non-perishable items like snacks, juice boxes, and even some chili. Neighbors expressing gratitude for the support, stressing the importance of sharing resources and staying weather aware. The mayor anticipates another distribution before the end of hurricane season. And speaking of staying weather aware, we've got meteorologist Daniel Phillips once again this morning. Good morning, Daniel. How's it looking outside today? Good
morning, Taylor. Good morning, Acadiana. Thankfully, very, very quiet out there this morning and really going to stay quiet through a majority of the rest of this weekend, probably all the way through next week. We're going to repeat the forecast. Very hot, very humid with those spotty afternoon showers and thunderstorms. It is very, very traditional out there over the next couple of days. This is what you expect to see kind of mid-July, and it's exactly what we're getting. Nice and sunny out there to start the day. Churns things up. Wouldn't be surprised to get an isolated shower or two a little bit later on in the afternoon and the evening tonight. That all comes to an end, and then we do it again tomorrow. Maybe slightly better rain chances going into tomorrow, but even then you're still talking the scattered showers get going in the afternoon. Mornings are going to be fine. Mornings largely are in the summertime. You get a couple isolated showers out there, maybe lunchtime, early afternoon, and then winding down for the evening commute. It's kind of how things are going to play out over the next several days. You got a lot of moisture out there, you got a lot of heat out there, and it's hard to rule out those showers. Pinpointing those showers, though, is an impossible task, so just be prepared for it. Know that if you're going to be out and about in the afternoon, you could run into a quick moving shower, but most of us are prepared for that anyway here in South Louisiana if you've ever been through summer down here. 93 degrees for the high, winds out of the northeast at about 5 miles an hour. Not much of a breeze today and a lot of humidity. That means that heat index is going to be sitting in the triple digits, and that's kind of how things are going to go over the next several days. 93 today, 92 tomorrow, and 93 again by Friday. Taylor?
Thanks, Daniel. In Vermilion Parish, 3 people are banned from entering city parks until a hearing next month. The Abbyville City Council voted 4-0 to ban Justin Vincent, Angelique Soelv, and her daughter Jaleria Soelv. The incident stems from an argument at an 8-year-old's baseball game on May 22nd at AA Como Park. Mayor Rosalind White says if they are not found guilty, they will be allowed back in the parks. And staying in Vermilion Parish, a high-speed chase ended Sunday evening at Cajun Claws in Abbyville. Police tell us they responded to a shoplifting report around 7 p.m. The suspect fled and crashed into the 27-year-old establishment. Kyle Choate, the owner's son, describes the scene as unreal, with car parts and fond memories left behind. Neighbors in the area say lives were put in danger. The driver, wanted for attempted murder in New Iberia, was detained in Vermilion Parish. Choate says they plan to rebuild and make Cajun Claws home again. In Acadia Parish, the outdoor basketball court at Rains Gosson Park is now temporarily out of commission after a reckless driver drove into it, lifting and tearing up tiles. Neighbors share their frustration, saying the closure is especially tough on those younger kids who rely on the court for some summer fun. Some tell us they fear the closure could even lead to increased crime in the area. And plaintiffs in the 10 Commandments lawsuit have now filed a preliminary injunction against the state superintendent of education, local school boards, and Louisiana state board officials. The motion was filed Monday following a federal lawsuit against a bill signed by Governor Jeff Landry last month. It requires the display of the 10 Commandments in all classrooms. Americans United for Separation of Church and State, representing 14 parents of 16 children, argues that the law violates the First Amendment. And some exciting news for students coming out of Lafayette Parish this morning. Following several cuts and relocations of immersion programs across the parish, it appears one is making a comeback. It's a story your Lafayette Parish reporter Christina Mondragon has been working on. And Christina, it looks like some students will be able to learn some Mandarin.
Hey Taylor, good morning. Acadiana. I'm Christina Mondragon, your Lafayette Parish reporter, and that's right. Earlier this year, cuts to the Lafayette School Board's Mandarin Chinese immersion programs left both parents and faculty in a state of uncertainty. However, there is still hope for its future. Originally, the immersion program was at Michael Middlebrook Elementary School for the past 14 years, but LPSB decided to close it down due to low enrollment rates. This causing many parents who had or wanted to enroll their children disappointed, but not all is lost. At Charter Schools USA, they decided to pick up the program and make it their own. They tell me they are excited to keep teaching the language in the hub city and already have students enrolled and 2 full-time Mandarin teachers, and they expect 50 to 60 students to enroll. It will temporarily be at Progressive Baptist Church in downtown Lafayette until they announce their permanent location later on. Taylor?
So, Christina, I've got to ask, what makes this program different from the one previously utilized by Lafayette Parish School System?
That's an excellent question, Taylor. Educators here at Charters USA tell me they just want a really laid-back environment for the kids K through 6. So when they attend the immersion program, their focus is all in. They want no uniforms, more rest times, and a lot of outside adventures, a lot of nature inside their classrooms. They really just want the kids to be engaged and interested in the program again. And to read more about our past coverage on the immersion program cutbacks, you can head over to ktc.com. And coming up later in the show, I have more.